friends, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Hawkinsimmer, and of course we're doing another speed build. Yay, I'm calling this one the Coastal Craftsman. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you why. I don't know, man. I think this turned out to be pretty cute, though. I built it in Brindleton Bay. I love building here. It is on that lot that, like, the back of it kind of backs into the harbor. Not that little bitty one that has, like, a little, like, beach kind of next to it. This is the one that's, like, more in town, I guess, kind of up this little hill. I think it's a super cute lot. I don't build here very often, but I felt that it really worked for what I was going for. So this is a Craftsman build. I feel like I haven't done a Craftsman in a long time. Craftsman definitely used to be, like, my favorite style, and it's definitely the style that Nick prefers right now. He's not into my, like, mid-century modern, like, 70s kind of exterior homes. It's not really his vibe. He definitely likes the Craftsman with like not jewel tone, but like blues and green siding with like nice stone. He's really into that, and I'm past that. Like, that was me circa 2015, and like 2022 Leah like does not vibe. The Craftsman does not pass the vibe check. And I think the reason is because now, like, I feel like before, subdivisions were more of that like more modern colonial style and very like suburban, but I feel like in my area, at least, the kind of subdivisions that are going up are Craftsman style subdivisions. So now Craftsman like used to feel, I feel like in the like 2010s and like the early 2000s, I feel like felt more like custom, I guess, and like personalized and special, and now they don't feel that way. Like, to me now they just feel like very cookie cutter. They feel very like one developer came in and developed an area and all of their houses look this way and the floor plans are all the same in size. And there's nothing wrong with that, and I appreciate that type of build in real life. But for me, like, I've never wanted to live in a neighborhood like that. It's not very appealing to me. So I don't know, Craftsman just like doesn't do it for me anymore. It'll probably change in 10 years and that's fine. Anyway, real quick, you saw me just do that thing with the garages. Yeah, that's a new trick for me, so that you can have those garage doors on your house, but they're like on the foundation. I gotta go figure out like where I learned that. Pause. Okay, so I saw that trick from someone I followed for literally like at least a year on YouTube. It's Supok's Fake Life. I will put a little thing right here, hopefully. And then she told me that she learned it from Simmer Kai, who I have just recently started following. Both of them make amazing builds, like truly very, very cute builds. I can totally speak to Sue. Like, she makes really cute stuff. I followed her for a really long time, and her stuff is really, really cute. Like, I don't know how she does it, but like her family homes are gorgeous and like fully cluttered usually. She just took like a few months break, but she's been like pumping out videos. She's been back for like 2 weeks, and I swear she's put out like 10 videos. So definitely check out her channel. Definitely check out Simmer Kai's channel. I cannot explain to you how it's done, but Simmer Kai can on her channel, so check that out. Anyway, so this build, it's Craftsman. I was working off of a reference photo, so like the general shape of this house is from that. And they had this fun, because Craftsman homes do usually have like nice big porches, and then the roofing, they have like accents in the roofing. I don't know how to describe it other than calling them accents. If I was really good, I would, put the photo up here, but I'm probably not going to, I'll be honest. But it had this cute little, like, it had the regular dormer gable, and then it had one that was more rounded. It had more detail in it, but I wasn't going to go that hard. But I did put the little rounded piece. Maybe it looks dumb. I thought it looked cute, so I went with it. But I love this color scheme, and I've noticed that other people do too. Builds that I do that are in this color scheme with this more like orange roof and like teal siding, I feel like get more views than, I don't know, just like a blue Suburban with like a black roof. I don't know, maybe I'm like totally making that up. I've only done a couple of builds in this color scheme, but those couple of builds, they gave it a little bit more traction. So I don't know if it's just because they kind of stand out from other houses. I don't know. I feel like I see houses in this color scheme a lot, but maybe not. I don't know, man. Anyway, so I left in the landscaping on my Twitter at Hawkinsimmer. I did do a poll recently where I asked people, like, do you like watching landscaping or is it boring? Like, what do you think? And overwhelmingly, people were like, yes, I like the landscaping. So I've been trying to leave it in and just do it real fast, because I think I like watching it in other people's builds, but I don't know, when you're watching yourself, you feel like you're boring. So I always end up cutting it out. I cut out bathrooms, and then I always cut out the landscaping after bathrooms just to save time, because I'd also done a poll. I mean, I've always felt this way. For me, the perfect length of any YouTube video, more or less regardless of the content, not entirely, but like a rule of thumb for me, what I enjoy watching is between like 10 and 15 minutes. Like, I get to see the people that I like, I get to see content creators that I enjoy, but I'm not like totally strapped down. Of course, there are outliers for that. I love to watch deep dives on things, but in general, like, that's kind of where I'm at with what I enjoy watching. So I did a poll to ask, because I feel like I see there's either Sims shorts or Sims builds that are 10 to 15 minutes, or there are Sims videos that are like 45 minutes. And I just don't, like, I personally don't have the time. Like, I work full time. I have a home to maintain, like, not to be like, woe is me, but like, I just don't have all the same time as someone who might just be like 17 and doing this, or even in college. Like, I would have had way more time to do this in college. That's because I hated college. Anyway, so I did a poll to kind of see. I think I did like under 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, 15 minutes to 20 minutes, or like 20 minutes plus. It was somewhere kind of like that. And people tended to be on the higher side. I feel like a lot of people did answer like the 10 to 15, kind of how I am. But then there were a lot of people, maybe it was 15 to 25, and then 25 plus. There were people who said that they like watching videos that long. But then, of course, there were more nuanced answers in the comments. Not that this like had a ton of responses. It didn't. But someone was like, it just depends on what I'm watching. If you're building a tiny house, yeah, 10 minutes should be enough. If you're building something really big, like a mansion or a castle or something really, really detailed, like, that's different. Something with a lot of terrain tools for me, even. Like, Kate Emerald's builds tend to be a little bit longer. Well, yeah, they're super detailed. She does all kinds of like very intricate work. I don't do quite as much work as Kate Emerald. I have been playing more with terrain tools, but not as much as Kate Emerald is. And I'm definitely not putting in as much just detail. Holy moly, just so much detail. So for me, I try to keep my videos under 15 minutes. I don't always succeed at that. Oftentimes they tend to be more than 15 minutes, especially when I throw the screenshots in there. But I've also realized that people don't give a crap about screenshots. I do. I like having screenshots. It helps me like kind of see how it's supposed to look. I like them. So I leave them in, but I've shortened those. I used to have them for 5 seconds per photo. That's bananas. That was way too long. So now I have them, I shortened it to 3, and now I've just shortened it to 2 seconds a piece. They go quick, girl. You got to catch them quick. Even for me, you got to catch them fast. Anyway, so we're moving on to the interior. I've talked all kinds of nonsense about Twitter and how much I loved Sims Twitter. It's truly like, I'd heard bad things. It gets a bad rep because I've only had like really nice experiences, really. And maybe that'll end, like, knock on wood. But I don't know, for me, like, it's been really nice. I'm sorry I keep itching my face. It's because I have like 17 pets and I have my own hair and pet hair on my face. Sorry. But I've had a really good experience with Sims Twitter. I've really enjoyed meeting a lot of people. I've gained like I've doubled my No, I haven't doubled it, but I've like gained a ton of subscribers, and mostly from like Twitter mutuals. And maybe those are like totally empty follows. They aren't for me. I follow a lot of people that like I really enjoy their content. I continue watching their content. It's fun to support people. It's fun to talk to people like who are doing the same thing as you. I really enjoy it. I've had a good time. Might not be for everyone, but I definitely like it. Anyway, I'm still talking about Twitter. We are 10 minutes deep and I'm still talking about Twitter. Now we're going to talk about this build, I promise. So it's a family home. I love building family homes. I did a couple of small homes a couple weeks ago. I'm back on the family home gang. So I just did the living room and the dining room. It's all open concept for the most part. This kitchen is huge. It's a big like wraparound kitchen with a big island in the middle. I usually try to go for like 3 tile wide islands, but I liked this one that was just 2. Felt like it made a lot of sense. It's kind of a boring plain white kitchen, but it kind of, for me, made sense because, again, I have thoughts and feelings about Craftsman homes now and the way that they're kind of cookie cutter, and to me this would have an all white kitchen. Honestly, it's kind of sad because I feel like true like Craftsmen that are like at this point like 100-year-old Craftsman homes have a lot of fine detail and a lot of like really intricate carpentry work, and usually that would have stained and not painted. So like, if you don't follow For the Love of Old Houses on like Twitter or Facebook, you definitely should. They have beautiful homes. Those old style like Craftsman bungalow homes, gorgeous. I love those 100%. Could get behind living in one of those. The new build ones, not so much. So I try to go kind of between on this build. It's not like totally new, but it is. I don't know. I put this little office nook in here. I wasn't going to have a designated like office room, so I thought this nook was really cute. I wasn't sure what else to do with this space, but I think this turned out so cute. So I decided to have like an accent wall with that wallpaper on it. And I don't know. I think it turned out really well. I really like it. Oh, I live for cute little spaces like this. Like, it's just a moment. This little room is just a little moment. God, I'm having a hard time. This is my 3rd voiceover tonight. You can tell. I keep scratching myself. I keep coughing because I'm still getting over being sick. I'm very annoyed at being sick. Follow me on Twitter if you want to listen to me bitch about being so sick for 2 weeks, bro. I don't have COVID. I never had COVID. I've been tested multiple times. Doctor told me I just got the crazy bronchitis, and ain't nobody got time for that. I especially do not have time to have bronchitis right now. They gave me a Z-Pack. I should be getting over it, I hope. Anyway, so we're just doing a laundry room. I think I limited this pack. Did I limit this pack, or am I making it up? I use laundry room. That's not what that's called. It's called Laundry Day. Laundry Day, pets, obviously. I used cats and dogs. And Parenthood? Did I use Parenthood? No, I used cats and dogs and... Oh my gosh, did I just use everything and I'm just like messing it up? No, I used cats and dogs and Laundry Day. And... Oh, I must have used Get Together. I definitely... In Seasons. Okay, I don't know what I used. Oh, and I definitely used City Living because I have the garage doors. All right, listen, I don't know. Maybe it's not pack limited. I feel like I wanted it to be. Actually, no, I think it's Cats and Dogs, City Living, Seasons, Get Together, and Laundry Day. I think that's it. I don't think I used Parenthood. I'm trying to do pack limited builds, and I do think it's a fun little challenge, and it makes me use things that I otherwise wouldn't use. Yeah, because I definitely would have used like a dream home decorator bed if I could have. The base game beds are not good, but I did feel like this bed in particular had a Craftsman vibe to it, so I thought that it worked, especially with that little strip of like more like Native American style like print on it. I thought that worked really well. And then, of course, I had closets. I love putting closets in builds. I think it just makes it look a little bit more realistic. I love this little hallway. I love a hallway. I've said that before. I love hallways. I don't know why. I feel like other people don't put hallways, and I feel like it's because it's kind of a waste of the tiles, but for me, it just makes things look a little bit more realistic. So this first room I'm doing is like a teens room. I use this bed from City Living that has red and purple, and then it kind of has some like pink and like lime green and yellow accents in it. So I definitely went more the like pink red. The red was kind of hard. It's not easy to like mix red in with purple, but I found a way and I did it. And then real quick, we just did this little toddler's room. I thought maybe twin toddlers in this bedroom. It didn't take very long, but yeah, that's it. So 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, open concept, Craftsman. It's cute. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope the world is treating you well. I hope the next voiceover I don't sound like Froggy from Little Rascals, but I can't make any promises. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. so, so much. And thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!